Welcome, everyone! Today, I have a story for you about a boy who couldn't speak English and a tool that changed his life forever. That tool was ChatGPT. He didn't have a teacher. He didn't go to a coaching class. But every day he opened ChatGPT and practiced one sentence at a time, one mistake at a time, one small conversation at a time. ChatGPT became his private tutor, his daily partner, his safe space, always ready to listen, correct, explain, and encourage. And after weeks of simple daily practice, something powerful happened. He started thinking in English. He started speaking in English. He became fluent. And here's the truth. If he can do it, you can do it too. This is not just a story. This is a full guide showing you exactly how to use ChatGPT to learn English from your home without fear, pressure, or confusion. So stay with me until the end. And if you're serious about improving your English, subscribe now because this video could change everything for you. My name is Liam. I'm 22 years old. I live in a small town where nobody really speaks English. And for most of my life, I avoided it. I told myself I don't need it. But deep down, I was scared of it. Let me tell you how it really started. Why I decided to finally learn English. It wasn't because I wanted to go abroad. It wasn't because I wanted to sound cool. It was because of my mother. My mom got sick. She had been feeling pain in her chest. We rushed her to the hospital. The doctor came in. He was kind, but he only spoke English. He said words like, "We need to run further tests. It could be cardiac related. Do you have a family history?" I stood there frozen. I didn't understand most of what he said. I nodded. I smiled politely. But inside, I was confused, scared, empty. I looked at my mom. She was tired. She trusted me to ask questions, to speak for her, to help her. And I couldn't. I couldn't even ask. What does that word mean? Is she going to be okay? Can you explain again in simple English? I felt like a failure. Not because I didn't love my mom, but because I didn't know how to use words to protect her. That night I sat outside the hospital on a cold bench and I cried. I cried for her. I cried for myself. And I made a decision. This ends here. I don't care how long it takes. I will learn English. I will never feel helpless again. That was the beginning. Not of a course, not of a lesson, but of a mission. That night I didn't sleep much. The next morning I opened my phone. I sat at my small study table. I felt tired, angry, and embarrassed. Then I remembered a video I had seen about ChatGPT. People were saying you can practice English with it. It's like a private teacher. You can make mistakes and it won't judge you. I thought, what can I lose? Let me try once. I opened the app. It was simple. No camera, no pressure. Just a blank box. I typed the first message of my life in English. I was scared even writing it. Double quotes, "Hello, my English is not good. Can you help me speak English slowly and simply?" A few seconds later a reply came. "Hello, yes, I'd love to help you. Don't worry. We can go slow and I will explain everything in a simple way. You're already doing great by starting." I stared at that message for a long moment. No one had ever said that to me before. Not in school. Not in college. Not in life. For the first time. I felt something different. Hope. And that was the real beginning. Step 1 was my daily morning routine that saved my confidence. Every morning before I opened Instagram or YouTube, I opened ChatGPT and spent 15 minutes practicing. I wrote a small English diary about my morning. ChatGPT corrected my grammar and explained my mistakes in simple words. Then I read the corrected sentences aloud again and again so my mouth could learn how to speak them. After that, I asked for 5 simple daily English sentences and tried to use them in my own examples. Little by little, I was not memorizing English. I was living it. Step 2 was conversation practice through roleplay. Since I had nobody to speak with, I asked ChatGPT to act like different people in real situations. Sometimes a waiter in a restaurant, sometimes a hotel receptionist, sometimes a doctor or a stranger asking for directions. Every mistake became a learning moment. Every corrected sentence became a new piece of my language. Memory. Step 3 was my night reflection routine before sleeping. I wrote what I learned that day, what sentences I practiced, and what mistakes I made. Then I asked ChatGPT to review them with me and give feedback. Those quiet night reflections helped the knowledge stay in my brain. Step 4 was learning to think in English instead of translating everything from my native language. I started describing the world around me in simple English. The fan is running. My phone is charging. I'm drinking water. I'm walking to the kitchen. At first it felt strange, but slowly my brain began forming thoughts directly in English. Step 5 was voice training. I practiced speaking in front of the mirror every day. I recorded my voice. I listened to it and improved my pronunciation with chat's help. My voice stopped shaking. My confidence started growing. Step 6 was building a daily system. I divided my practice into small sections: writing, speaking, vocabulary, role-play, thinking practice, and night reflection, not motivation. But a system made me consistent. Step 7 was preparing for real-life situations before they happened. I practiced talking to tourists, ordering food, attending interviews, and asking for help. I rehearsed them again and again like an actor preparing for a role. Step 8 was making peace with mistakes instead of hiding from them. I created a mistake journal. Every error became a lesson. Every correction became progress. Step 9 was the most powerful change of all. I stopped seeing English as a subject. I started seeing it as a new version of myself. I called that version English. Liam. For 1 hour every day, I became that person, confident, curious, brave enough to speak even when imperfect. And one night while walking under the stars, I realized something incredible. A thought came into my mind naturally in English without translation. This is the life I used to dream about. In that moment, I knew I had truly changed. ChatGPT wasn't just a tool. It was my mentor, my practice partner, and the mirror that showed me who I could become. And now it can help you to start today. Write 1 sentence, speak 1 line, correct 1 mistake, practice every day. And one day you'll look back and realize that the person who once feared English is now speaking it with confidence. Now it's your turn.